one of the YSL defendants that was found not guilty is now saying, all right, I'm going to sue y'all.
Ching ching.
I'm going to sue y'all.
Yeah.
Stillwell. Remember Stillwell? He actually was found guilty of the gun, but the gun wasn't even part of the original YSL indictment. The day he got arrested, he got caught with the gun. They added that, but so he got found guilty of the gun. He got time served for that. He's suing Fulton County Jail for terrible conditions. I didn't realize, I had forgot about this. He had got stabbed during being in custody for this trial, for this case.
He might got action
in the county jail.
You know, he do got action.
Let me read a couple paragraphs. The former defendant in Atlanta's high-profile YSL gang conspiracy trial with Young Thug is accusing jail officials of widespread neglect and unconstitutional treatment. After lengthy trial, Stillwell was found guilty on only one charge, possession of a gun, sentenced to 10 years, but the judge commuted the sentence to credit time served. But now Stillwell, alongside with another detainee named Kennegan Hambrick, has filed a federal class action lawsuit against Fulton County Sheriff Pat Labatt and Chief Jailer John Jackson. The pair claim the conditions at the Fulton County Jail are both inhumane and life-threatening. The lawsuits paint a grim picture of life within the jail's deteriorating walls. The article also continues to cite that the federal government has complained to Fulton County for having atrocious conditions, which will also kind of back Stillwell's lawsuit. And he was stabbed twice while awaiting trial. Claims those attacks stem from broken cell doors and an absence of security officers. And then Hambrick describes of similar experiences, alleging that the facility's unhygienic conditions led to untreated infections after he sustained 20 stab wounds during his time in 2023. I'm not sure if Hambrick is also part of the YSL defendants.
That lawsuit is filed against Fulton County Sheriff Pat Labatt. Plaintiffs include Shannon Jackson, also known as Shannon Stillwell, a defendant in that recent YSL trial.
In this lawsuit, attorneys are asking for what is called injunctive relief. Simply put, a judge could hand the sheriff a checklist of changes that need to happen at the jail, and the judge would make sure that those items are checked off.
The state of Georgia has investigated the jail. Nothing happened. Fulton County commissioners have investigated the jail. Nothing's happened. U.S. Department of Justice has investigated the jail, issued their report. Now we want a federal judge to declare that the Fulton County Jail fix its problems.
Those problems are detailed in the Department of Justice report released last month and now also in this class action lawsuit filed Wednesday in federal court. The report concluded the jail's conditions are inhumane, violent, and hazardous to the point of being unconstitutional.
The DOJ issued a report about the conditions of the jail, but they did not file any kind of legal action to have the federal courts force the jail to make changes. We are taking it a step further.
Attorney Michael Harper says the conditions listed in the lawsuit include a prevalence of shanks made out of parts of the crumbling building, non-working locks, and unsanitary bug-ridden conditions that Harper claims led to plaintiff and Kenjan Hambrick being covered in sores and scars we had to blur to show on TV.
It is causing these kind of horrific physical scars on people who are innocent until proven guilty.
Another plaintiff in this lawsuit is Shannon Jackson, known as Shannon Stillwell, a defendant in the recent YSL RICO case. Jackson was found not guilty of murder and other serious crimes, but found guilty of possession of a firearm as a convicted felon.
After being in this jail for 3 years and almost losing his life twice, we believe he will be out soon.
It's like all my life I've been hearing about him. Sneaking cameras in the L.A. County Jail, exposing the conditions and all that, and they changed. So good luck, man.
Hey, they're just trying to get a check.
I ain't knocking it.
Yeah,
good luck.
I don't think they're really trying to change the conditions of the jail. They're just trying to get paid for what they endured.
And like he said, class action, and I can attest, out the blue through the years, every now and then, I get a letter saying you were incarcerated in L.A. County Jail through these years, meaning you went through a full body cavity search. So you are a part of and they was giving out like 1,500, 1,600. I remember.
Yeah, is that done?
Yeah, that's been a while.
I missed that way.
You don't think you have to squat and call for it, go through it no more. I can't remember, but
No, not no more. But
yeah, at one point, when they decided you had to go through it no more, they paid anybody that was incarcerated through the period of time where that shit was legal, bro. It was like FEMA checks.
Mock my words. punishing people with food with juke balls, going to the hole in Supermax, that's gonna be a class action suit.
Run it. Set that up, because I ate plenty juke ball.
Me too, because that's unhumane. What is it called?
Inhumane.
Cruel and inhumane punishment. You're not supposed to
unusual punishment.
There it go. You're not supposed to punish somebody with food, and that shit is you can't. Who eats that? That's not for a human. So
you know, technically, it goes to just say is, well, if we served it to them one at a time, they eat it. It's the same meals we served on Monday through Friday. We just gave it all to them in one.
You know how many people don't care? They say that, hey, when you're in jail, it should be like that for you.
And
but they're not supposed to punish you with food. So when you go to the hole, and you go to the dungeon, a certain part of the hole, 4 days out of the week. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Friday you get the regular meal, but all the other days of the week they give you juke balls, and juke balls is
what's the technical word for it?
Mono diet.
Mono.
Damn.
Man,
Put
like,
you on mono.
Yeah, like, I know.
That's the punishment, right?
I used to stay going to the hole. So like, and you know what I'm saying?
You know what a juke ball is, Adam?
Nah, I'm not up on that.
It's basically all the meals of the week, the scrapes slopped up and baked into like a cornbread
like
cake
a
ball.
brick.
Yeah.
And it's horrible.
Horrible. It's no taste. It's nothing. It's like,
Do they just blend? They put it in the blender and smash it all up?
It's not a blender. It's a brick. It's
come like a cornbread piece, like a brownie, like chunks.
It's horrible, bro.
So let's just we'll give this a quick cut and see the consistency. It's cold. You see there, it's kind of just a weird pie of sorts.
You're shaking.
Down the hatch. Oh, that's horrible. Oh my God. I can see this being a really great way to lose weight. It's like the lack of a flavor is what makes it so bad. It's just like chewing on caulk.
It's, I guess those are beans. They look almost like nuts. I'm going to tell myself that they're nuts in my mind. And it smells kind of like a new shoe. You actually can taste the tomato paste in it, which is really odd. So it has a slight essence of ketchup to it, paired with the beans, and yeah. So it's bad. I don't know if it's unconstitutionally bad.
It has a lot of different colors in it, which is kind of intimidating. It's got this big hunk of white right here that I really... Oh, the smell of it is... Okay, here we go. It's very raw tasting. It's like a batter. God. Oh yeah, there's that tomato paste. That is horrible. Boy, if you had to live on that, you'd be hating life.
Is there anything wrong with serving prisoners as food?
I think there is. I think that's cruel and unconstitutional.
It's that bad.
It really is. I mean, one bite's one thing, but if you had to live on that, that's awful.
It's horrible. And you only eat regular food on Fridays.
Yeah, that should be illegal.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's one coming soon. I'm gonna be in it because I did a lot of whole time, and y'all go pay for this.
Okay, so is this something that you think still happens in the LA County Jail today?
I haven't been in the county.
I don't know. It was happening in the 90s.
No, it was happening in the thousands when I was going to the county, and I don't know if it's still going on now.
But it's specifically for punished.
When you're in the hole.
If you in Supermax and you go to the hole, if you go to the like what they call the dungeons, you're gonna get that.
So both of y'all been to the hole in the LA County Jail?
In Supermax, yeah. And in the county jail.
Okay.
But what they do, they give you like 10 days in the hole, 6 days on mono. So it'd be like a combination sentence. Like mono is like the
4 days.
Yeah, it's like the
4 days
really
out the week.
up. Yeah.
Not the 4 days. The one day, Friday you eat the regular meal. The rest of the days, juke ball. So it's say 10 days and then 6 days mono or whatever how you do it.
They just like, you might get 6 days, 6 mono. But mono is like an extreme add-on to going to the hole. It's like You bad. You fucked up.
So this complaint, the Justice Department has complained about the Fulton County Jail, and part of it was malnourishment. And I'm assuming that, what is it called?
Juke balls.
Juke ball probably creates a level of malnourishment.
I'm pretty sure the county jail has stipulations on how many days you could be on it straight for those exact reasons.
Yeah, and that's why they got. Yeah,
That's why they break it up like that.
right.
Man, that is crazy. I never even.
Because you know what I'm probably realizing right now in my head? They probably meet all the grams fucking requirements.
The dietitian.
Yeah, all that shit is probably right in there.
And do you got to drink a lot of water with it because it tastes so bad?
Yeah, and they give you milk, and I don't even drink milk. They give you milk with a juke ball. I'm like, oh, I don't even know how this go together.
So LA County has never had a class action lawsuit filed against it for stuff like that?
I've been waiting.
I'm not sure.
Oh man. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if it's coming. And I hope Stillwell is successful and his partner here is successful in this lawsuit.